Don't let your AC system get knocked out by the heat this upcoming summer. Call KS Services and let our team come take a look. We repair and install all makes and models. We even offer a free no-hassle quote and second opinion, so give us a call today. With our flexible financing, you can literally pick your payment. We may even be able to help you knock down that utility bill a bit.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.
This is your Weather Xtreme video for Saturday, April the 28th. Wow, we're closing out the month of April already. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Thanks so much for tuning in. Our regional satellite view this morning shows clear sky across all of the southeastern United States. Absolutely beautiful weekend for the races at Talladega. We do have a cold front that's approaching. You can see that across northern Arkansas and extreme northwestern Tennessee. But the front's likely to move through dry with no showers. And there's a look at the sounding from last night from the Shelby County Airport. And you can see the atmosphere quite dry, maybe a few clouds there around 800 millibars. The upper air pattern, the 500 millibar pattern, shows a bit of a trough over the eastern part of the country, and that means the lows, especially Sunday and Monday morning, are going to be down in the 40s, and maybe even a few spots, sheltered valleys, those colder spots, dipping into the upper 30s, but I don't think we'll see much in the way of frost. Temperatures this morning generally around the 50-degree mark across central Alabama, just a little bit cooler over in the east central part of the state. Watch warning map is not too bad. The gray you see in Texas, those are dense fog advisories. The blues you see in the Ohio River Valley, those are freeze advisories and warnings. And then the bright reds that you see out in parts of North Dakota and down in northwestern Arizona, those are high fire danger. QPF, that pretty much gives you the forecast for the week ahead. Not looking for any wet weather through Thursday. It looks like we'll probably stay dry through Friday, with Saturday being our next shot at some precipitation. SPC has no severe weather outlook for day 1. There's a marginal risk along the eastern slopes of the Rockies on day 2. That becomes a slight risk basically on day 3. And then for days 4, we see a risk over parts of Nebraska and Kansas and Oklahoma. And then for day 5, we also see a much higher risk over parts of Kansas and Oklahoma. And for those of you who might be interested, there's a look at Tropical Cyclone 21S out there in the Indian Ocean, and that is forecast to actually meander around in the Indian Ocean and become a hurricane around the 29th, but then dissipate back and gradually dissipate around the 3rd of May. All right, the 06C GFS model run this morning. And there's a look at the surface pattern. You can see the front coming through our area today, and that will come through dry. In the upper atmosphere, we have this reinforcing shot, a reinforcing trough coming across the Great Lakes. That really digs in, and that gives us a rather chilly morning Sunday morning. And even though we see the high settling in here on Sunday, the temperatures on Monday morning are also likely to be fairly chilly, even though we show the ridge coming across the Mississippi River on Monday. The ridge becomes the dominant feature across the eastern half of the country on Tuesday, and it stays that way on Wednesday as we see a very deep trough and a closed low develop just to the west of the Four Corners area. That low begins to come out on Thursday, but the ridge is holding strong over the southeastern U.S., and so all the action continues to be well to our west. By Friday, we see that the trough coming across Canada is actually dampening down the ridge just a little bit, and that means that the front will be approaching us on Friday, but I think we stay dry still on Friday. And then on Saturday, we see that that trough moving out into the Atlantic has dampened down that ridge nicely, and the result is that the front will become parallel to the upper flow on Saturday, so that puts a chance of showers over the southeastern U.S., and will certainly dampen our weekend with some showers, probably in the 40 to 60% range. Looking out into Voodoo Country, around the 7th of May, we see a nice little trough coming out of the central Rockies, and that really develops into a closed low over northern Texas around the 9th of May. And because it has become detached from the normal westerlies, it looks like it's going to meander slowly eastward across the southeastern U.S. and reach East Tennessee by the end of the period around the 13th. If that pattern does indeed come true, then that would certainly be a bit of a wet period over, wet and unsettled over the southeastern United States. That'll do it for the Weather Extreme video for this morning. Expect to have the next one posted first thing on Sunday morning. In the meantime, stay tuned to the blog for notes on Alabama's weather. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Godspeed.
Summer's just around the corner, and KS Services wants to be the team ensuring your comfort. We repair and install all makes and models, so give us a call today to get a free, no-hassle second opinion.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.